What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out some Ado. Do me a favor and go support, please. Go like, go subscribe. We are always here to support the artists. This is my assumption. This is going to be entirely in Japanese. I do see subtitles here. I don't know how good they're going to work. However, I did pull up. Oh, she matched this video with my room. The blue. I like it. I've got lyrics pulled up here. The title of this song translates, I think, to Vivarium. It almost sounds like, what's that stuff that the Black Panther, that Wakanda, Vibranium. Close enough. Vivarium. But we do have lyrics pulled up, so I'm gonna read these kind of as we go, but I might have to jump into it after. And with her stuff, I hate to pause so much that I don't enjoy it because she's crazy talented and super unique too. Every time she drops something, it like breaks the internet all over the world, and usually it's entirely in Japanese, which is super cool. It shows just how talented that she is. But yeah, go support. Love to have you here as well. If you could please smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate that very much. It does help the channel. And yeah, drop some comments down below. Most of my requests do come from Patreon or Discord, as you can see right there. There's her right there. But yeah, definitely definitely drop some comments down below. It does help the algorithm, and I do read all my comments. But if you want to get a hold of me quick, there are skip the line options over on Discord. It's a free platform, really easy to use. Not Discord, excuse me, Patreon. It's a free platform. It's really easy to use. Let's dive in. Yo, hold on a second. So that's like her. She never shows herself, which is interesting. So it might be like something impactful with the song of sort of showing, like, exposing like maybe a more kind of human aspect to her rather than your sort of your two-dimensional drawings and stuff like we see with the other ones. Interesting. Sorry, let's go. Dude, how interesting to have this crazy chaotic like rolling drums, and then like it's such an interesting way to put together like the melody. It's very unique. Like, it's the structure of this is it's different. See, her voice is it's so distinct. Like, you know exactly who you're listening to right away. And this is really interesting because she is showing more of herself that I've ever seen. And I haven't even seen most of her stuff, but like, I'm assuming that's done for a reason. Let me I'm reading the lyrics here. I'm not really looking over here. I'll get to these. It's the same thing, but I'm also trying to follow along with the video. This is interesting. Okay. It's she's what she's doing is she's like her current self is having a conversation with like her younger self. This song is it's very personal to her. You can tell it's sort of exposing a lot of emotions. She's talking about, just reading ahead here, Vivarium, inside this dim Vivarium, and we're talking about her like her closet. So she basically like created this world, like light distance, found my endlessly dreaming of myself, sort of like her own little dream world where it's sort of a safety place. She could be creative, and sort of also, it sounds like, get away from, anything that, she says words ostracized, that she's referring to, like, people say things that hurt. She's talking about like being in a space that's safe from, any sort of criticisms or negativity, is kind of what I'm reading into there. Um yeah, a lot of like wrestling around and like just struggling with like self-denial, like self-deprecation, feeling like you're worthless. There's this she keeps referring to like, like a fraud, or like, be, almost like, even though, like, I mean, she's been wildly successful with what she does, but, maybe feeling like that's not enough, or, you know um or feeling like she's nothing special. She obviously is, but then you get into like elements of, when you're emphasizing a phrase like "it's okay," it's like her now self, she's kind of wishing or portraying, maybe somebody should have maybe kind of told her, she wishes she could have told her younger self that things are going to be okay. Because so this is kind of like a song that seems deeply personal, that's like, it signifies kind of like the evolution of like her own identity, her own personal kind of self-worth to herself, regardless of what her music does, and whatnot. It's more about kind of her innermost feelings kind of come to life. They have this, a lot of what she does is very chaotic. When you have like, I love the instrumental on this. The bass on this is fantastic. I love the heavy non-stop just chaos drums. It almost reminds me of like, throwback kind of like punk song drums that, I would hear a lot of, it just rolling. It's so good though. Anyways, let's dive back. This is really interesting. Uh, she's so good, so good. Just like, I mean, her vocal talent is crazy. If you just listen to what she can do vocally and how she can sort of like just navigate her way through doing things like I've never heard anybody really do. Just the way she puts emphasis and does these little kind of um I don't even know what to call them when it's sort of just spinning up from a normal, sort of chest voice right up into the clouds into a head voice, and then there's these little kind of hiccups along the way, and um it's crazy. She's it's such a unique tone, like to there's things that she does that kind of goes against your sort of your norms with what you're typically people are like used to listening to. So it's almost like the first time you hear anything of hers, it's there is some shock value with that. And I've heard some, I've heard more than most, more than any of my group of friends or family, I promise you that. Of her stuff, so it's not shocking anymore. It's just like I want to see what she does next. It's crazy. And then I mean, you can tell that more and more people are, they see that. I mean, if you look at how well her videos do, um crazy talented. And I and kudos to Ado. I know that she's struggled with certain things, and it's again why she prefers to keep her identity, private, and that's fine. Honestly, I think that would maintain the sanity of a lot of artists if they did the same. It's not going to change, really, unless you're going to see live shows and stuff. But you can still, you can wear masks, cover faces, whatever. There are groups that do that, um, but it's not going to change like our view on the talent that goes into the music. If somebody doesn't want their face shown, it's fine. Um, Anonymity doesn't preclude, like it doesn't mean that it doesn't take away from anything that your vocals are doing. Luckily, we hear with these, we see with these, so I'm just focusing on what my headphones say at the moment. But um now that was fantastic. She's it looks like she kind of stepped outside the box a little bit, especially with what she was showing in the video, which wasn't a ton, but it's more than she has. um but song chaos, like we can sort of expect with a lot of her stuff. But and I loved it. I love it. Go support Ado. Go like, go subscribe, please. Of course, love to have you here as well. If you could, please smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. And yeah, we'll catch up with you guys on the next. Let me know again down below if there's anything of hers or anybody's that you want me to check out next. I do read all my comments. Better yet, jump over to Patreon. Skip the line options detailed over there. But have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll talk to you.